One of the biggest reasons why you can't judge someone else's suddenly to your life goals and what you've accomplished and this whole comparison thing, because someone suddenly that just becomes visible to everyone else could have started 10 years ago, 15 years ago. There's a whole development process that's going on, especially if you're a person of faith, where there's pruning and there's character development, and there's the wilderness and stripping of certain things to get you to a place of understanding, not only when you get to the point of that suddenly that goal met, that accomplishment achieved, but the stewardship that goes along with that. So remember, it's not only what you're accomplishing, but it's also how you're going to carry that blessing and what comes from you hitting that goal or making that accomplishment, what comes from that, and how you can steward it so then it becomes sustainable. So you're not in a place of having to start from ground zero again, and then what that all feels like or looks like. The purpose is, if you've put in all this work already, then when you get to that point, you want to be able to enjoy it, and you want it to be able to share it with the audience that you've been trying to get connected to. And then you want to have sustainability, longevity in what you're doing for however long that assignment is, right? Some things that we tend to or grow into last for a lifetime. Sometimes it might be for a whole number of years, but regardless of that, what you do in that time counts, because look, to get to whatever the next thing is, people are going to want to know, well, how'd you handle that other part? So it all matters. It all adds up. And what you're doing and how you're trying to get to what you're getting to, it's not in vain, but you have to stay consistent, and you have to keep your why in mind, why you're doing what you're doing. And, just remembering that there's a cost that comes to it, but there's also enjoyment once you get to the point that you're trying to get to as well. So it's all worth it, and it's all working for your good. You just got to stay focused, stay consistent, and ask God to help you to steward it when it all comes together.